Hey there, guys. This is Will with the Hillbilly Hoppers Homestead. It's been a while since we did an update because, well, it's just been cold, so there really ain't a whole lot to update about. But it's been getting really cold around here lately. Uh, Colder than it has been. We've had unseasonably warm winter this year. It's been, well, when we moved back here in 2010. It was snow and cold and ice, and we haven't seen any of that since then. It's been really warm during the wintertime, which is why we figured we could grow most of the food for the rabbits through the winter with the radishes and the mints and stuff like that. And it worked for quite a while. But now we're getting down really, really cold at night. We're getting down in the teens, and with the pasture raising the rabbits and not having a barn set up to keep them in, we have to come up with creative ways to keep our livestock from getting too cold when it's temperatures dropping down really low. So what we do is I wanted to show you guys our little setup that we've got here. Now this is this is the house and the back side, and here we just run all the way around, all the way down to the ground. You got plywood and stuff holding everything in place from the direction the wind's blowing to keep it from blowing the plastic up, and wood on top. And anytime we get any snow or rain or any kind of precipitation, we got to kind of flip that up. It flips from the corner of the house back this direction, and what we do is we take all the cages that we've got. We keep them uncovered during the day some, but we've got gray, like you see here. Here's gray. Now, Gray's cage is on a box, and that's Misty's hutch, the door to Misty's hutch. And then there's a space in the middle for him to use the bathroom. And then Big Mama's over there. She's been a little sick lately. I'm not really sure why. She was sick before we put them in here, before the really cold weather kicked in. She got sick with something. And then back here is Satoshi and over there on the other side is Bruno. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. And then there's Misty. There's Misty. Hey, pretty girl. That's the American chick. Hey, pretty mama. And I don't know if you can see it. Doesn't look like you can. Right there on that dark spot next to the wood, right in the middle of the screen, that's the hole for our dryer, for the dryer inside. So when it gets really cold, we turn on the dryer inside. We've got the laundry that we're doing normally, and that helps. Or we'll double dry a load of clothes, something to try to keep the heat rolling out here to them. I'll get up in the middle of the night, come and turn it back on. We were trying to do something a little different than that when the weather got cold earlier this year. See, ponds are frozen. The duck ponds are frozen. I gotta bust them up so that I can clean them out. But we tried the kerosene heater, and that doesn't work so well in inclement weather if it happens to be raining and cold, because it's electric and kerosene. So, yeah, it doesn't work very well when it's raining. And then I tried a fire pit over here. We've got the fire can, and a little thing, we fill the bottom of it with, keep that all nice and wet, and then burn in there. And that was a pain too, because it's just a pain trying to keep it lit all night. Coming out here and stoking it, having to spend 45 minutes to an hour out here trying to keep the fire lit sometimes, because the fire would go out, or if it's raining you got to keep a lid on it. It just wasn't working out well, so we had to figure something else out. So we moved them over there by the thing. The ducks are doing their thing, you know. You can hear them over here quacking away. So they're just doing their thing. They've been breeding like mad. So we're hoping to have plenty of eggs from them. February or March, hopefully. It warms up a little bit. So we just figured we'd show, what we came up with. I'm sure other people have other ideas, but this is our little feat of redneck engineering. So you guys have a good day. Assalamu alaikum. As always, if you want to know where the food comes from, of course, it's easier if you just grow it yourself. And alright, hopefully you can keep your animals warm this winter too.